Okay, so HMV Labs. Okay, so this is basically a little lab where you have to use some programming knowledge. So we're actually not doing stuff that's specific to cybersecurity, but we are using some programming knowledge to solve some challenges. So the challenges that we're going to solve are going to be some basic, very basic computer networking challenges. And for example, after you've logged in, you can take a look at the first level of the game. And in the first level, what are we doing? Oh, why does it say number 4? Okay, so in this level, so this is level 00, it says, on this mission you will receive a string and you should send the same string. The code to solve this level in Python can be found here. So what is going to happen in this particular level of the CTF challenge? The server is going to send you a string, and what you need to do is you need to send the exact same string back to the server to get the flag for the challenge. And the great thing about this challenge, or about this series of challenges, is that they've left you a little Python file that you can use to solve the very first level in the challenge here. So we're just going to move into the temp directory, and we're just going to download the script that solves the very first level. So we're going to download the file, and afterwards we're going to see that there's going to be a file called Levelx00.py on in the file system. So this is a Python script, and if you run the Python script, you're going to solve the first level of this game. So we just run Python Levelx00.py, and then we get it's basically it solves the level for you. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be examining the Python script, and we're going to be taking a look at the different functions and modules that are being used, and we're going to figure out how we can solve some other levels. So what happened when we ran the script? So we printed out receiving intro, and then we received some bytes. So the bytes in here say HMV Labs Chapter 3, Temperance, Respect and Have Fun, and then there's a URL. It says level something something. And then we print out receiving challenge, and we get some bytes. And then it prints out some stuff in Spanish, envío reto, recibo flag, and then we get the bytes of the flag. So hello friends. So this is the flag for the first level. So we could just submit this flag. We can just copy the flag. We can go over to the website here, and we can submit the flag over here. So just paste in the flag. You have submitted this flag in the past. Okay, that's fine, because I have submitted the flag in the past. But if you haven't submitted the flag, you can submit the flag and then finish the level. But all right, let's go ahead and, well, the reason why there's Spanish in this particular, on this particular website is because this is a Spanish website. So HackMyVM.eu, I think it's based in Spain, and well, the good thing is that it's bilingual, so we've got English as well as Spanish. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the script and see what it's doing. So the fact that we can run a script and solve a challenge, that's not good enough. We have to understand exactly what's going on when we run this script, because if we're not careful about what kind of scripts we run on our computer, then we could run into a really bad situation. So we're just going to take a look at the script inside the Nano text editor. It doesn't need to be Nano. It could be Vim or anything else that you like. And what are we doing here? So it's actually not a very long script, but we should try to understand exactly what's going on each line before we run the script, so that, well, okay, I ran the script without looking it over first, but do as I say and not as I do. Okay, the first thing that we do is that we import the socket module. So the socket module is basically the the workhorse or the backbone of everything we're going to be doing inside this series of challenges. And the socket script lets you establish networking sockets and then communicate with servers on these sockets. And yeah, well, we'll get into it while we work through this script over here. So the next thing that we import is base64. I don't know why base64 is imported here because we don't actually do anything with base64 for a few levels. So this might as well not be here. But, okay, what else is happening here? We've got a couple of variables. So we got the host, or the server that we're going to be communicating at, which is temperance.hackmyvm.eu. We also have a networking port that we need to communicate with, which is 9988. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a socket object with the socket module over here. So with socket.socket, socket.af.net, socket.sockstream as s. So we create a socket object, and we call it s inside of the script here. We're going to connect. So we're basically using the socket module's connect function, and then we connect on the host and the port, which is this stuff over here. And the great thing about this particular script is that they've commented most of the stuff inside the script to let you know what exactly is going on in the code. So we get connect to the host and receive the message. We print out receiving intro, and then we set up a variable called data, and the data is going to be equal to the socket receiving something, 1024 bytes, and then we're going to print out that variable. Okay, so what else is going on inside this code here? So we create the socket object, but the great thing is that we can just call it s. So we don't have to call this object socket all the time, which is nice. Okay, so yeah, so we name this s. We do s.connect, which connects us to the server, and then we receive the intro from the server by receiving the data. And we save that as data, and then we print the data. Then we need to select our level. So on this server, we need to send a particular string of bytes to select which level we want to solve. And in this case, we're going to be sending the bytes Levelx00. Every time we send information using the socket module, we have to send bytes because, well, we don't know. We're not allowed to send anything that isn't bytes over the raw socket, the networking socket. So we send the bytes to select the level, so level x00, and then we receive the more information. So receiving challenge, we print this out. Then we receive 1024 bytes, and then we print that out just so we see what we're getting. And then send the challenge solved. Send the challenge solved. I'm not too sure what this means. It probably makes more sense in Spanish. Envio reto. Let me see what this means. What does this mean in Spanish? If you know, maybe you can let us know as well. Translate.google.com. So this is the great thing about technology. You can paste in sending challenge. Okay, great. Okay, so maybe we can replace this with sending challenge. Okay, and then we send that, send whatever we received in data 2 here back to the server, and then we receive the flag, we print receiving flag. And I guess we can change this as well. Receiving flag, okay. The last thing that happens inside the script is that we're gonna print receiving flag, and then we receive some data. So we assume this is going to be the flag, and then we print that out, and then we're done. So this is what I like about the script. So the script lets you know at each step what exactly is going on. So we don't need to guess about what is happening inside the script. The thing I don't like about some scripts is that everything is happening without letting the user know what's going on. So it's just run the script and then something appears and it doesn't tell you what's going on. I don't like that. anyways, let's go ahead and save this file. And I think I might save this file in my save this in the GitHub, even though most of this isn't my script. But this is the great thing about this script is that we can adjust this script to solve the other challenges in the series. Let me go ahead and go back to my GitHub. And I can start documenting this stuff. So whenever you do cybersecurity challenges, it's recommended that you document everything that you do. Because in cybersecurity, if you didn't document it, you didn't do it. So we're going to go to walkthroughs. We're going to go to, what is this? HackMyVM. This is HMV Labs. This is Temperance. And we're going to create a file called Levelx00.py. So Levelx00.py, and we're just going to paste in our script over here.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.